Hey, everybody, and welcome to this special edition of Meek's Bottom Line, where we are officially the NFC champions. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, baby, yes.
It wasn't the prettiest, but we did.
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. It wasn't our best, but I'll
yes,
take
it
it. I'll take it.
31-7.
31-7.
It wasn't our best. I mean, it was pretty good.
I already said it wasn't pretty. That's
But
okay.
it was pretty doggone good.
Beauty is in the
held them to
eyes of the
7.
beholder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we held them to 7. That's pretty good.
We did.
They need to stop. They need to stop running up the art museum, putting a jersey on Rocky up there.
No, keep on
That's what I said.
doing it. Keep on
doing it. All right.
Listen, I said to one of my friends, everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. And that Purdy plan didn't. He was who we thought he was. A rookie, the last pick of the draft, 7th round.
Yeah.
He looked every bit of it.
What about the tight end saying that we got a paper defense? Man.
Well, we played wrong. We are the first NFL team in history to win by scoring more than 30 points while allowing less than 10 points in consecutive games, playoff games. So,
all right.
And we will next play, of course,
Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes. What are you saying?
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
The matchup
Travis
that I
Kelce.
wanted. The matchup I'm getting the matchup that I wanted. Patrick Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts.
Yes, great.
Yes, so the excitement builds. And do we have? Let me find last week's predictions.
Oh, I know what they were.
Chuck said 30-14. That was close. And I said 35-10. Adrian was 24-10. Rocky said 23-14, and Kev said 24-17.
Yeah.
So, man, you Chuck, we was on point.
Well, look, I want to talk about the disrespect that we get nationally. I was going through some things. First of all, I don't know why the 49ers thought they could waltz into Lincoln Financial Field with a third-string quarterback and beat us. That was ridiculous. But I want to go back a little bit. Colin Hurd said that Jalen Hurts is not a franchise quarterback. He struggles with the deep ball. I'm quoting these. Shannon Sharp said he can't throw the deep ball well enough. He's not the solution at quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz is better than him. He can't take us to a championship. And
I gotta see that.
And you know you aren't going anywhere if Jalen Hurts.
Who
Tim
said that?
Tebow said, question mark. Don't think he can be an elite signal caller. Skip Bayless said, I am never going to say that he is going to make a Pro Bowl. I doubt he will.
Not even a Pro Bowl.
Chris Sims said, I don't think he can be your future in Philadelphia.
Chris Sims is just a hater.
I would rather have Daniel Jones. Now, this was a year ago. So I'd like to hear some apologies.
Hold on. I apologize.
Okay.
We didn't quote you, though. We didn't quote you.
Because I fit right in with all them quotes. A year
But
ago.
I watched Shannon and Skip this week, and it's a whole different song.
But no apology, right, Adrian? No,
they don't apologize. They don't apologize. They don't apologize.
Now, I was going to say, I would like to see if you can find a quote for all of those exact people for this year and see what they have to say about her.
It's a whole different tune.
They're singing the different song.
Yeah, they sing it.
And again, that just goes to show, like we all said, how much homework and time he put in over the summer with his time off.
Yes.
And last year I fit right in with all those quotes.
A lot of them are saying how other teams should model their approach the way that Howie did, and how he stayed with Jalen. Jalen did the work, and how he got the pieces around him.
Who let the dogs out?
To make it work, and how Howie was really methodic in the way that he went out and they got players like Dominic Sue, Riddick, Brown. He was really methodic with how he placed the pieces, and all other teams should then model their process the way that Howie did. So we're getting props on that end. But I felt the same way. I felt we were constantly disrespected and underdog, even when Vegas had us with the an advantage where we were in, we had more points, or they had us winning. The announcers never did.
Well, can I say
last year when Jalen wasn't doing so well, even everybody was saying how they wanted to hang Howie Roseman out to dry because they didn't see the future. They couldn't see what we are seeing now. So
I thought even last year we were saying how Howie was making some good moves.
No. Oh no. I listened to 94.1. They were bringing Howie Roseman out.
Oh, maybe them, but
well, everybody's different, but no, they now, of course, now that we're winners, it's a different story. But when Jalen wasn't doing so well and the team wasn't doing so well, they were not on Howie's side. They wanted to oust him just like they wanted to oust Sirianni and the unsurety of Hurts. It was across the board. And now that we're winners, and clearly, because I must say I was the one that said from day one we were the team to beat. I knew that. I knew we were special. Yeah. I knew it was a special team from the beginning of the season. I felt it. So believe me or not.
Well, can I say something about Jalen Hurts? You got to remember he came from two big programs. And he's a coach's son. He worked his butt off going back. When he got benched, he still was there. He didn't make a grumpy face just like Carson Wentz when he got sat down. He's a team player, and he worked. Look, listen, I always said to myself, if this kid get it together, he's going to be a good quarterback. And look where we at right now. You just got to give his dad, coaches, and him 100% because he did his thing over the summertime. He worked real hard. He deserved this. The whole team deserved it.
He's a true leader of the team. Another thing I want to address is that they talked about how the 49ers was such a physical football team. They was
that's defense.
I think we out physical them. The physicality was there. And then they want to talk about, the quarterbacks got knocked out. Well, didn't we knock their quarterbacks out?
Who did? Defense.
The defense, and also
the defense.
Sirianni out coach Shanahan. You're going to try to block Stein Reddick with the backup tight end, not Kittles. The backup tight end is going to try to block one of the most prolific sack artists in the league right now. So they got beat on the physical side of the ball, both sides of the ball, offensive line, defensive line. Okay, they got out coached. So I don't know what more we can do to get respect.
Yeah, respect given.
And one thing too, even though I more raising Camden, so I just want to give it up to CMD. Reddick did his thing, bring it home. So I hope we give him a nice. If we win the Super Bowl, give him a nice parade over there in Camden because man, he did his thing in the NFC Championship. He did his thing, when he had 2 sacks, take out 2 quarterbacks. Man, he got what?
Dominic Sue took out the second one with the concussion.
Oh, he did? Okay, yeah. Well, he covered.
But Reddick was instrumental for sure.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Reddick is family. He went to Temple.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You see, the Camden native.
Yes, ma'am.
And how about Devontae Smith's one-hand catch and then had the
presence of mind, like let's go.
Hurry up and run the next play. They did. Yeah. And look how that turned out. So it was a great game. It was a little ho-hum, but I'll take a win. I'm not mad at them.
What was the negatives? I missed them.
It wasn't that it was a negative. I'm just saying I felt like it was a lot of mistakes. I just didn't feel like it was a clean game. I still don't think Jalen Hurts is 100%. I think he's a trooper and he's our leader and he's playing and he's doing the best he can and he's winning. We're winning. It was a win.
He didn't have to show much because they
dominated them. They
were
by the first half, it was really over.
But he did take a hit and it did sting him. When he ran, Jalen took a hit and I think it was Kelsey. Somebody helped him up. He almost fell into his arms.
Yeah, I see that. I seen that.
Back to the huddle, and then he got it together. So
That was the bookie sequence. I believe they had them. Hurts was going to score a running touchdown, and that was that sequence where he just ran the ball for like 3 times straight until he got it in. Y'all remember that? Scored his
The bookie sequence.
Why would they keep running knowing he's not 100%? But I think that was one of them. Look,
he was a game manager that game. Sometimes you just got to manage the game and no turnovers. So, okay, I'll take it.
What'd you say, Lloyd?
Yo, the question I want to say, I just want to say a question to everybody. All right, since we're in the Super Bowl now, I want to hear from everybody to see what kind of game plan you think we should do against Kansas City.
When?
Next week?
In the Super Bowl. Next week.
When? W-I-N, not W-H-E-N.
Oh, wait.
Now. Yeah, now.
Game plan. Run the ball. Run the ball. Physical. Run them over. Okay. Mahomes hasn't seen a pass rush like that. Not
and he's still hurt.
And he's still hurt.
Oh, yeah. He's about to be hurt.
He is
hobbled. Yeah, you got that right, Newt.
He's hobbled. Yes, he is hobbled. Yes, and just the stat, Eagles ran 70 plays to the 49ers 45, and we held the 49ers to 164 yards. Total offense, 81 yards rushing, and recovered 3 fumbles.
Juju just made his little
crack me up, man.
Now you see me, now you don't. Any predictions of the score? It's going to be an awesome game. It's like the Battle of the Titans for me. So I'm looking forward to it. Score prediction.
30.
I think it's gonna be 42-21. We winning.
Well, of course.
I have no clue. I don't. I know. I'm just underwhelmed by other teams. We've dominated our game so handily. When I look at these other teams, I'm like, I don't know if I found the games boring because it wasn't my team and I was on such a high from my team, or if they were just really boring games. Like they didn't do much to me.
Adrian, I'm sorry.
I'm feeling almost like Chuck, and I'm nervous, and I'll take it on my back if we don't do well because I shouldn't be this confident. But I'm feeling like Chuck. I think we are going to dominate them. I think we're going to dominate them early. And I think we're gonna punch him in the mouth. I'm thinking at least. I think I'm gonna do 30. Who somebody say 30-14?
He said
42-14.
Oh,
I'm gonna say 35.
I said for 30-14.
I missed that. 30.
Yeah, I say 40. I say 42.
42-21.
Well, I'm gonna say 35-14.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Nope.
Well, no, I was gonna say when Adrian was saying how dominant we were to the other teams, I almost think that's what Mickey was saying, how the games seemed boring or they didn't seem as exciting.
That's exciting to me.
Because we were so dominant over the other team, I guess.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
I like
that's a good game.
I did think it was going to be a more competitive.
Game.
Yeah. But I don't care. I don't like that.
I'll take
competitive for me is nail biting. I'm stressed out, and I don't like that. I want to cruise. I want to be like,
relax. You can put your legs up.
Yes. I want to start celebrating. I don't want to be on the edge of my seat.
A side story to this all is Andy Reid's under pressure because when the Eagles beat them, there will be 3 losses in the Super Bowl, 1 with us and 2 with Kansas City. So
well, I mean, he did win 1.
Oh, he won 1, but that's not a good legacy.
It's not about getting there.
Right, exactly. Adrian. It's not about
getting what I wanted to win.
Wait, what's your score, honey?
No, it's not. It's not about the score.
No,
it may play a part in the score, but my prediction is that Mahomes won't make it through the game. We're going to put him out of the game.
Oh wow!
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Him being hurt already. And they're gonna put that blitz on him. He's not gonna last. He's gonna be like he was 2 weeks ago. Let me stay in, please. I'm staying. Did y'all see when he was up down the sideline?
I don't think we got to blitz him, man, because that front 4, man, is crazy.
Soon as Reddick put his paws on him, he gonna know about it.
Not the pause on him.
Yeah, so he's not gonna.
What's
gonna
your
finish the
prediction,
game.
honey?
Eagles for the win.
I know. I need a score. That doesn't. We're not going. You're not going.
It could be 2-0. We may win with a 6, okay, but we're gonna win.
It's not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Okay.
You see
Also,
how
Mahomes
Jalen
has
got out of
never
that
saw a
safety? That
secondary
was
like
like,
this.
You sure did by
Yeah,
by
that
an
was scary.
elbow. By an elbow.
All right, you want me to get your score? 24-6.
dang, they only gonna get field goals.
They
and
got a touchdown.
I don't even know who their backup quarterback is.
I don't think they know either.
Well, after seeing what happened to the 49ers, I think everybody's like, who's our
Listen,
second
I know when
quarterback?
he was on the side, I'm like, wait, who calling me? What y'all call me?
God, he was crazy.
The man's been on 15 teams
I'm
in
not
10
going
years.
up
But he was
there.
down
I'm
on
not
no, he was
going
down
up
at the bench like this. Oh,
No. You see the quarterback, you see the backup quarterback for the 49ers, he was putting his mouthpiece, he was shaking. You ain't see that?
He should have been, because then he was
Like, oh my
after
God.
that.
He was the fourth string quarterback for a reason. 4th-string quarterbacks
but
don't
listen,
play.
But
Period.
did you see Purdy? Purdy was like, I can't. No, I can't. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I can't. I'm not going back in there. You see the people? I'm not going back in there.
They said you're going back in. You have no choice.
Well, you know
I
he's out
can't.
for 6
He was
months.
like, listen,
yeah,
I'm serious.
Mhm.
It actually ended up being worse
He
than
tore
they
the
thought.
UCL joint. He's out for 6 months.
McCaffrey was like, I'm not going in either.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they thought there was a Tommy John surgery type thing he might probably would have gotten done.
Well,
So,
that's still yet to
wow.
be determined because he's deciding whether he's going to have surgery or not. So that's
You
still
need to go ahead and
Wow.
get the surgery.
Yeah.
either way, he's out for 6 months.
Wow.
I'm gonna go. My score is gonna be 42-35.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hey.
that's
I
close.
know if Mahomes makes it through,
He won't.
it's gonna be a shootout. If
He
doesn't-
hobbling around on that spare
so
tire,
if
too.
Mahomes
Wow.
goes out, it's gonna be if Mahomes goes out, it'll be 35 to 14.
I don't think it's going to be a shootout because he hasn't seen a total defense like the Eagles, the secondary, the linebackers. Okay.
He put up 20 points.
The defensive line. He hasn't come across a defense like this. Not in the AFC.
Okay.
He didn't do anything last week, to be quite honest.
I'm telling you, right.
Mahomes?
Right. He barely
Mahomes.
like at the end, like barely.
They kicked field goals to win the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, was
And they won by a penalty. They won the game by a penalty because the guy
Penalty and a
pushed them
field
on.
goal. Mahomes didn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Hear what
It
I
was
tell you.
exciting.
Hear what I tell you.
All
They're
right.
not gonna make it.
They're not. All right. So predictions are in Super Bowl. And let me just say thank you guys for I'm gonna take a month off. I can't wait.
After the Super Bowl, so we're gonna do no
Maybe
basketball.
2 months. Yeah, we're gonna jump into basketball, but that's a long season too. That goes until June.
But it's after. Okay.
I need a break. I need a timeout.
Maybe at the All-Star break.
We've been going
No,
strong.
I did do one for the Super Bowl after we win.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
we got 3 more weeks. I'm just saying thank you.
So you're gonna take off to past the All-Star game, and you're not coming back until May.
After
You come back for playoff?
My crew playoffs. No, I wanted to thank everybody for hanging in this season. And now that the season's coming to an end. Once the Super Bowl is over, I'm gonna take a break, maybe a month or two. And
We
then
still got basketball.
I'll be back.
Why would take a break in the summer?
We might see
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Want to sponsor you. You can't say you taking off.
Well, the basketball will be continuous. So it'll be here
Before
and then
anything.
we'll jump into March Madness.
Yeah,
So
March.
Well, that's not 2 months. We'll be already in February.
a month,
Yeah.
a month or two, depending.
Yo, Chuck.
Sidebar.
Yo, Chuck, you might enjoy this. The Caribbean baseball championship is going to be, I think, the end of February.
Okay.
Baseball, that's going to be real good.
Caribbean,
Are you going?
No, I wish I'll be in Puerto Rico right now.
Hey, I might have to go to Puerto Rico, man.
Well, now that we discussed the Eagles, let's jump into our Sixers. And unfortunately, we had an ugly loss last night?
Well, let's talk
was a
about the
debacle.
Denver game first.
We were doing so good up
After
until
we beat the Nets
the second
on
quarter.
Wednesday, And we beat the Nets on Wednesday, and then 137 to 133. And then on
that Saturday game was excellent. That Saturday game was really good.
Yeah, we were on a high. Chuck, you said you was on.
Oh, the place was electric. I don't understand one thing though. Embiid was the runner-up to the MVP Jokic 2 years running.
Yep.
But he can't start on the Eastern All-Star team.
Well,
that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
It's time for them. 50% is the fans, 25% is the coaches, 25% is the players. I heard that some players voted for Chet Atkinson, who was the first-round pick for Oklahoma, who hasn't played at all this season. He got 4 votes. So evidently the players are picking their buddies, or it's a joke, but they need to do something. Maybe I don't know whether you take it from the fans or lessen their percentage, but it's no way the runner-up MVP, possible MVP, definitely MVP candidate this year, can't start in the East. That's insane.
Yeah, ludicrous.
Okay, are they doing it the same way they did last year, where they named captains and the captains pick the players?
No, it's done with 50% fan vote,
okay,
25% coach vote, and 25% player vote.
So they pick Giannis.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you can't have. So you telling me if he's the runner-up in the whole NBA, he can't start in the East?
No, that's not right.
Wait,
that's not right.
So the MVP is picked by the media,
right?
And who else? The same people aren't picking the All-Star.
No, but what I'm saying is, how can you be the second best player in the world? That's what the NBA MVP is considered, and you're not even the 6th best player, according to this, in your conference.
Different people.
Well, you know,
or is it the same people?
Yeah, but when players vote for their friends, they're saying like a lot of players are voting for people that didn't even play this season. Right. So that could have been a vote that went to Embiid. When players are voting for, you know what, I'm on the Celtics, so I'm just going to vote for my teammate. That's not a good system.
In other words, it's like they
check that out.
2 Democratic people to run and 1 Republican, you splitting up the vote.
Right.
But I thought at one time the fans were choosing too. The fans
are choosing 50%. But what I'm saying is, the starters on the East are Donovan Mitchell, Tatum, Giannis, Giannis, and I think who else is in the East? Anyway, he didn't make it.
I know what you're saying.
And Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
okay, they say that that we're playing positionless basketball right now. So how is he not one of the top players, 5 players in the East, let alone top 5 players in the whole NBA? Right. I mean, it's like they got to do something about that. It's just not right. He's not better than Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah,
not better than Kyrie Irving.
But it's the position, right?
But no, they're not going by position. That's what I'm saying. That's a new thing. They're saying there is no position.
Giannis and Embiid could have started if
exactly.
Yeah. I know
that's my pet peeve for the night.
Well, listen, I didn't know that was the case, and now it's my pet peeve.
Well, I did get because I'm
starting.
I subscribe to their website, and I did get an email it was double voting day or something like that. If you wants to count twice, something like that, and I missed it.
Man.
You know what? Durant was the other starter, and he's been out for a long time. Durant was the other starter,
right?
Injured, right?
So that's what's probably going to happen. If somebody is going to not be able to play, he's going to get in by default.
In this place probably, but I'm just saying, if Embiid was in the West, he would be in the top 5 players.
But I thought that's why they did it that way last year. Because you could be, real center heavy. Like on the East, we got Giannis and Embiid. So the way they did it last year was, I think LeBron picked Embiid,
Right.
So he started over under LeBron's team. So it wasn't so much an East Coast, West Coast as these two captains.
I think you're right. Well, whatever, they need to come up with a new way, because that was better, what you just described.
That's what they did last year. Yeah.
And so they're not doing it
the last couple
way.
years.
No, they didn't do it that way. They did it by percentages. 50% fan vote, 25% coach vote, and 25% player vote. And
yeah, and you can have a coach that just doesn't like you.
But the players just took a joke. They just, like I said, they voted for people that were injured, like that hadn't even played a game this year.
And the coaches have favorites too.
Oh yeah, but to vote for people that didn't even play, that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Let alone those people they voted for weren't even considered all-star players. They haven't even played this year. So that tells me they didn't, they were very frivolous with their vote.
Well, Embiid has said that after he dropped that 47.
Oh yeah.
Interviewing, he said, well, he noticed that they just, keep disrespecting him, so he just gonna keep playing.
Right. Just keep disrespecting him all the way to the title. He got it.
And he said,
win it all.
As long as he's healthy. As long as he's healthy, he's expecting them to go.
Well, I think what he has to do is say, I don't care about that. I'm just playing the game. I'm going to be the best player for my team, and I want us to get the wins. Don't act like you don't even know it.
Right.
Chuck, let me ask you a question. So can Embiid deny the All-Star appearance and just chill out if he wants?
Yeah, but I don't think that would be in his best interest.
Yeah, he don't want that.
Nah.
I mean, because you just don't know how many times you're going to be there. And I from what I hear, it's a great experience, period.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for the players, because they get to bring their families. So I wouldn't sit out.
Just to touch on last night's game with the Magic. The Magic came back and they were down by 21 in the first half. And they came back and beat us. The Magic, who improved their record to 15-11 since their 6-20 start. And they have beaten Boston 3 times, Golden State twice, Dallas, Phoenix, and now us.
This season, this year?
Yes,
this year?
This year.
Wow. They ball.
Also, I don't feel bad anymore.
They forced 19 turnovers and held us to 19 points in the fourth.
So I guess they play up to the competition and we play down to the competition.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We thought it was going to be a cakewalk and we dialed it in and we got,
Yeah, they get to redeem themselves tomorrow. They play Orlando.
And it's back at the Wells Fargo again?
Yes.
That's unusual, isn't it?
No, they've been doing that with certain teams. Sixers went to Toronto earlier this year and stayed and played a game. Then they took 2 days off and then they played another game in Toronto.
I know it's happened this year, but they normally didn't do that.
No, this is a new thing. I guess they're trying to be economic. I don't know, but they've been doing this quite often this year.
Right. Like little mini series.
Yes, right. Mini series.
Hopefully our shot clocks are working this time.
Yeah, we've been having a shot clock this year.
I know that was throwing me off at the game.
I thought it was throwing them off.
I bet being there is like really.
Like, where's the clock? And they like, no, you got to look up. I'm used to looking on the floor.
Yeah, we got some issues.
So back to Embiid real quick. How me and Miki was saying, if you noticed, last few years, we've definitely had a run until he gets hurt. So I believe if he can stay healthy throughout the whole season, then we actually have a shot at making it. Because
MVP you saying, or the championship? What are you saying?
The championship, the playoffs.
Oh, the championship.
Well, I'm championship.
Oh yeah, I'm all the way.
Always all the way, and that's the only reason we haven't made it is because he haven't been healthy. We'll play good all the way up into the point where he get hurt and trying to play through an injury, and then that's.
If he's not healthy, we got no shot. We got no shot if he's not healthy.
Yeah, well, what happened last year? He got hit in the face, right?
Oh, grill, yeah, something about his face, but
he also had something going on with the knee again too. He had a couple injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the fractured eye orbit, and he had something going on with his knee again. So every year in the playoffs, he's been injured.
Well, he got hit in the face yesterday. Well, I guess it's the eyes.
Right, yeah. I was like, oh my goodness,
not again. But you better start wearing a face mask.
Since we're talking about it, I really didn't see him on the floor too much yet. Was he
After
yeah, no. He hasn't been on the floor too much. Not you know, you
I
like
saw
you
him on the floor. I mean, too much. I'm not gonna say too much, but he still did.
Oh, you mean falling? Falling to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant on the floor.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
But no, actually, he might have got his equilibrium thing together or something.
He looks
He definitely.
he looks healthy. He
Yeah,
really does.
Hey,
You
gotta hold your breath every time you hit that floor, because that's a big man hitting that floor.
That's what I always say too. Like, the bigger you are, the harder they fall.
But that's
You appreciate his height when you see him standing next to Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was very
yeah,
showing them two standing next to each other.
Look at our team. Looking at our team. That was great. It's been great. It's been really great. So so we're looking forward to tomorrow night's Sixers game and absolutely the parade in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
That's right.
It was wild out there.
How was the place we went to watch the game? How was that?
Really it wasn't rowdy at all. It was kind of
subdued
under.
Oh, that's not fun.
The place itself was.
It's and like they had 3 TVs.
Not to see the crowd, but we held it down, and it was.
They had a couple.
It started off nice, little slow, but then a couple of people.
I was a tipsy wheel. I felt good with the spirits, and
it was all right.
It was a win, and then we had to rush out of there because people were.
Yeah, we were
starting. The crowds were starting to. Yeah.
That right.
When we got home, we turned on the TV, and downtown was just packed.
They had it rough.
Downtown was packed, so. I can imagine what it's going to be like in 2 weeks, but I'll be home. I'll be home.
And I'll be out
at home.
Yes.
Oh, Arizona.
I don't play with those tarantulas.
I'll be
tarantulas.
Tarantulas, no.
Scorpions, snakes, rattlesnakes.
I'll be good. So all right, so let's reconvene in a couple weeks, and we'll shut down the season together, and we got a week off before as we prepare for the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right, I got our predictions, and we'll talk in 2 weeks.
Maybe
it's next week before the Super Bowl, because I got pretty hyped before.
That's all I know.
So maybe we'll talk again before the actual Super Bowl, just to see where we are.
Yeah.
If I hit the Powerball, we all gone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hope you hit.
Well, we'll look forward to that because I'll be going somewhere. But
good luck with you hitting the Powerball, because I heard those ticket prices and playing prices.
You need a Powerball.
Only
way the Powerball to get there.
Oh my God!
Yeah, they said
that's like $5,800.
Like $5,000.
The cheapest package is like $7,500 or something.
Yeah.
That's
no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right in front of the TV.
That's college tuition.
Yeah.
Grandchildren. Well, thanks, crew. Enjoy your night, and I'll talk to you guys next week or the week after before the Super Bowl.
All right.
Go Eagles. Yes.
Eagles.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Hurts, end zone, picked off, intercepted. Brady, Evans is in for the touchdown. As the clock hits zeros, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win it by 16.
Hey, Howie, are you going into this offseason with the mindset that Jalen Hurts is your quarterback in 2022?
Yes. I think for us, we got to do whatever we can to continue to help him develop by surrounding him with really good players. What we're doing right now is we're evaluating our team and we're continuing to figure out ways to build. We want to build a team that has home playoff games, gets to play in front of our fan base, really build a team that gets a bye. So, you'd like more championships.
The Eagles are trading for A.J. Brown.
And the Philadelphia Eagles, if you look at this offseason, hey, big offseason for Coach Sirianni in the entire Fly Eagles Fly bird community over there.
Yeah.
They had offensive weapons. Coach Sirianni gets another year under his belt. Are the birds up to something?
I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that?
There is a huge, huge mountain in front of us. Forget all that other shit. Because if you don't handle business every single day, it ain't gonna matter how much talent we have in you. That's a mindset we gotta have. Every single day, what am I doing to get better? That's the dog mentality right there. When the cage opens up, our teeth are snarling, we're drooling, we're ready, and we're hungry and ready to hunt. Oh, what a hit! That's a team. It's all about us.
And he's got A.J. Brown. Look out, it's intercepted. Read by Blankenship. Miles Sanders, it's a foot race. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox.
This team just keeps fighting. He's gonna run. He's in! Intercepted again!
It's a touchdown.
It's been a great ride this year, but the job isn't finished.